Richard Pink, Dirty Laundry, Why Adults with ADHD Are So Ashamed and What We Can Do to Help. Dive into the intricate world of ADHD with Dirty Laundry by Richard Pink, a beacon of understanding for those navigating the challenges of adult ADHD. This compelling guide uncovers the layers of shame and stigma often associated with ADHD and offers a roadmap to self-compassion and acceptance. Through Rox's real-life experiences, discover how common struggles, from losing personal belongings to grappling with time blindness, form the tapestry of living with this condition. The narrative delves into the phenomenon of hyperfocus and explores how impulse-driven decisions can lead to valuable creativity when channeled correctly. Embrace a journey of self-discovery and practical strategies that will transform hardships into manageable aspects of daily life. This summary is your key to understanding not just the challenges, but also the unique strengths and potential within the ADHD community.
Embrace the chaos. Imagine fumbling for your pocket, only to discover your phone missing. That sinking feeling is all too familiar for Rox, someone who has lost 13 phones, 18 wallets, and 2 passports. Once, she even slept on her doorstep due to lost keys. Her deepest regret? Misplacing the final letter from her mother. Living with ADHD, Rox frequently faced blame and judgment, internalizing a belief that something was inherently wrong with her. However, her diagnosis unveiled a crucial truth: she didn't need more shame, she needed empathy. Though the misplacements persist, Rox has transformed her self-dialogue, alongside adopting methods to better manage her symptoms. Instead of leaning on reminders that only add blame upon failure, Rox advocates for an acceptance of ADHD's quirks. Acknowledge that losing items isn't a moral failing, and relieve yourself from undue guilt. Techniques like breathing or meditation can ease the anxiety associated with loss. Recognizing moments of rush or overwhelm is pivotal, as they often precede forgetfulness. Practicality matters: entrust a neighbor with a spare key or let a partner carry that extra charger. For caregivers supporting someone with ADHD, the most profound gift is a nurturing environment. Avoid criticism for losses and instead offer help in finding solutions. Together, patience and compassion foster a bond that transforms chaos into shared resilience. Navigating time blindness. Imagine missing not one, but 2 flights in a single day. This is not due to carelessness, but rather a struggle with time perception, a common issue for those with ADHD like Rox. Time isn't sliced into neat intervals, it's simply now or later. This perspective makes it incredibly challenging to gauge how long tasks actually take, often leading to constant lateness. Rox's experiences highlight the disorienting world of time blindness faced by many living with ADHD. She often assures she'll be ready in 15 minutes, truly believing it, only to find herself distracted and losing track of time. To tackle time blindness, start by acknowledging that bending time isn't within your superpowers. Projecting 20 minutes onto an unrealistic 15 minutes doesn't work, no matter how often it's tried. Embrace honesty about time commitments with yourself and others. Admitting you need more time up front reduces the stress of repeated apologies later. Sometimes, humor can diffuse the situation. Being known as the perpetually late friend can alleviate some of the associated pressure. Supportive friends and family make a difference, too. They can gently remind the time-blind individual of their unrealistic promises or step in during crucial moments, like catching a flight, with understanding and patience. Remember, this isn't a deliberate act. Those with ADHD don't intentionally disregard time, their brains perceive it differently. By acknowledging these challenges, both ADHDers and their companions can navigate the shared schedule with more grace and less tension. Embrace your hyperfocus. Imagine being captivated by the wonders of ancient Egypt, sharing enthusiastic lessons on chefs d'oeuvre, and crafting detailed clay models. That's Rox in high school, navigating life with an undiagnosed burst of ADHD-driven hyperfocus. While this deep dive looks impressive, it's also uncontrollable, much like Superman's unpredictable flights. Rox's genius reputation led to anxiety when her skills didn't translate into conventional career success. Processing bank loans doesn't spark the same joy as ancient civilizations, and this disconnect is a common challenge for those with ADHD. You are not alone in feeling the pressure of being labeled a gifted child. It's okay to let go of the expectations tied to hyperfocus. Understand that you are worthy of love and respect beyond your productivity or perceived brilliance. Recognizing hyperfocus for what it is can eliminate shame and transform feelings of obsession into acceptance. Enjoy the journey into the rabbit holes of your interests, let your curiosity soar, and relish the joy of exploration. Take care, though, to avoid making major decisions while hyperfocused, and watch for signs of burnout. Loved ones can be crucial allies here, gently steering you away when you've lost track of time. Remember, there's beauty in hyperfocus, but it's equally important to show kindness to yourself. Enjoy your passions and let them illuminate your path, knowing that your true value is not bound to your focus, it simply is. Embracing task avoidance. Imagine Roxy in a university library, enthusiastically guiding her peers through the complexities of supply and demand for their economics exam. Yet, Roxy isn't the one who should be focusing on economics, she has an exam for a different subject tomorrow. This moment captures the essence of task avoidance, a behavior familiar to many, especially those with ADHD. It's not a matter of dodging unpleasant tasks but rather steering away from the immediate necessity. Consider cleaning. Normally, it's a low-priority chore, but when faced with an impending deadline for an essential email, suddenly, scrubbing counters becomes absurdly appealing. This behavior is understandable but can lead to problems if not managed. It's crucial to remember it's not a personal flaw. Embrace this aspect of your psyche by recognizing when it's happening. By consistently acknowledging task avoidance as it arises, you can gradually cultivate a habit of redirecting your focus toward pressing responsibilities. Prioritize completing important tasks to relieve guilt. Even if the task at hand isn't the one you should be tackling, your actions are still constructive. Cleaning is valuable, albeit different from answering emails. If you notice someone else dodging their tasks, bear in mind that pressuring them to focus won't facilitate progress. Instead, gently encouraging them or setting a flexible yet firm timeframe could be beneficial. At times, engaging with their current interest can offer insight. After all, this behavior is a part of their identity. Appreciate it, and recognize the creativity and passion it may harbor. Navigating ADHD relationships. Remember how life pulled everyone in different directions, university, new cities, or distant lands, promising to stay connected. If you have ADHD like Rox, maintaining those bonds can be uniquely challenging. ADHD focuses your attention like a spotlight, illuminating the current task but leaving everything else, like distant friends, in the shadows. This isn't about lacking care or friendship, it's about a concept called object constancy. Without someone in your immediate environment, remembering them can be difficult, often wrapped in unnecessary guilt and excuses over missed connections. Understanding and managing this symptom begins by discarding societal expectations around constant communication. Be open about how your brain operates, there's no shame in saying, "I'm not great at texting. Let's meet for coffee instead." This honesty precludes any communication misunderstandings and reframes relationships to suit your needs. To avoid a guilt spiral from unread messages, adopt practical habits. If you can't respond immediately, don't open the message. Letting it sit as a notification ensures you'll address it later. If you're already in a cycle of missed messages, take a deep breath and reach out. Send that overdue apology, suggest a meetup, and liberate yourself from anxiety. For those supporting friends with ADHD, patience is key. Reassure them that prompt replies aren't expected, and prioritize face-to-face interactions that truly allow relationships to grow. Embrace the spontaneity that comes with ADHD and create a space where relationships can thrive, free from unwarranted pressures. Embrace impulsive creativity. In Rox and Rich's home, a cupboard brims with reminders of spontaneous, costly ventures, a testament to Rox's impulsive spirit. Among these relics lie remnants of the short-lived house of resin, born from a fleeting inspiration to craft stunning resin-inlaid tables. Additional ventures include a record label and a unisex children's clothing line, all fueled by fervor and subsequently abandoned in what Rich dubs the hobby's graveyard. Yet, this pattern of impulsiveness isn't always a prelude to failure. Their well-loved ADHD TikTok channel and best-selling book emerged from the same impulsive tendencies. For individuals with ADHD, failure doesn't deter, each new concept brims with potential. The challenge lies not in curbing impulsiveness entirely but in channeling it wisely. Patience becomes an ally. If you feel the itch to delve into soap making, take a moment. Consider the investment, effort, and time it would take. Dream freely, sketch logos or imagine aromas, but pause before jumping in headfirst. Involve a team or friends who offer practical perspectives, ones who are encouraging yet grounded. As a supportive companion, dive into the endless well of enthusiasm but anchor the dreamer, ensuring their creativity doesn't drift into impracticality. The spark of an ADHD-driven idea could very well ignite into the next breakthrough. Sooner or later, an impulsive leap might just lead to striking ADHD gold. With the right guidance, impulsiveness transforms from a hurdle into a unique strength, paving the way for extraordinary possibilities and achievements.
Richard Pink's Dirty Laundry shines a light on the unspoken struggles and hidden strengths of those with adult ADHD, emphasizing that understanding and self-compassion are vital. Whether it's misplacing items or grappling with time blindness, the book reassures readers that these aren't character flaws, but part of the ADHD experience. Embracing hyperfocus as a potential superpower and learning to manage impulsivity are highlighted as ways to harness ADHD traits positively. Ultimately, the book calls for patience, support, and the dismantling of shame around ADHD, inviting readers to foster environments rich in empathy and practical support. By reframing ADHD-related challenges, Dirty Laundry inspires readers to rewrite their narratives and discover the value in neurodiversity, providing guidance, connection, and hope for a more inclusive understanding of ADHD.